White shirts are the worst. I'm pretty sure I have makeup on my shirt, but whatever. Who cares? Okay, let's get into it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I've been sniffing lately. I haven't been as active on my Instagram and here on YouTube, but I have been sampling a lot. I've been sent a few things without expectations of like positive reviews or even sometimes any reviews at all, but I do want to share them with you. Some new launches, some new brands, some really great stuff that has come out. And if you are interested in seeing what's new, what smells good, then please keep on watching. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maite. I review fragrances and products. I love all things that smell good. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and click the little notification bell and turn on all the notifications so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I upload every Monday or Wednesday at 4. So I'm going to start with the stuff that I bought. Let's go that way. Motifolfactive. Oh, his new releases. Let's see if I can say them right. Hokai, and Makai. Y'all, oh my God. So anything that Motifolfactive does, Oz, I think is brilliant. I love Monoasis. That is in my top 5 for life, hands down. His work is so just superb. Spectacular. The quality and just how I feel like he spends so much time letting the ingredients kind of like marinate and macerate and age to perfection. And I can tell by how rich and like just how much body all his fragrances have. These are no different, you guys. I feel like they're cut from the same cloth. And I was watching an amazing live with Oz, the perfumer of Motifolfactive, and Amina from Experiencing Fragrances with Amina, who is fabulous. They had an awesome live, and he said that these are kind of like it's a marriage, right? So it's they're spouses. And I feel like Hokai is kind of like the darker, richer, bolder version of Makai, where Makai is more floral and just brighter and fresher. We'll start with Makai. So Makai, like I said, brighter, fresher, very floral, fruity in the opening. The dry down wasn't for me. It was very, very floral, like fabric softener, kind of heavy floral like that. Last all day, last forever. I think if you're into fruity florals that are very rich, very heavy, then you may love this. I love the opening of this. I think if it stayed more of along the lines of that fresh, fruity, almost juicy kind of quality that it had in the opening, then I would definitely want a full bottle. But the dry down, it was a little too like heavy on the florals for me. Hokai though, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hokai, dark, rich, smoky, complex. There's so many like facets that I pick up. There's like this dark cola berry aspect, and then there's that smoky incense. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful on the skin. It lasts all day. I would highly recommend checking out Hokai. I know he sells the sample sets of both. They're like, I think it's called the Hawaii travel set or something like that on his website. I will link it down below, but definitely worth checking out. My recommendation for sure is Hokai out of these two. Next up, I wanted to get into the House of Jean Patou. They're very classic fragrances. I hear a lot of amazing things about the Vintage Joy and 1000 and Patou Forever. And yeah, I just really wanted to get my nose on these, and I saw them on FragranceNet. They were pretty well priced for these cute little minis. Look how cute they are. They're tiny little babies, little baby perfumes. So far, my favorite is, where is she? Sublime. I'm pretty sure there's vetiver in here. I haven't looked at notes. It smells a lot like my Cartier Le Brassiere du Dragon. A lot. So much so that I probably wouldn't get a full bottle. But if you love that one, if you love that very rich vetiver kind of feel, then Sublime is amazing. Patou Forever was like a fruity, very aldehydic perfume. Not for me in the dry down, but I love the opening. I'm still getting to know 1000. Very classic, kind of vintage feel. Joy Forever, kind of the same thing. They are very different. I need to compare them side by side. I need to spend more time with them. I really want to get my nose on the vintage version of this Joy Forever because I hear very nice things. SIRE de INDES, and I got this like larger bottle because the price was great on it. It is almost a gourmand in the dry down. It's very nice. It opens very harsh to me, but the dry down is like this really pretty gourmand, kind of ambery gourmand. Yeah, I don't like the opening, but the dry down, let it dry down. The dry down is nice on this SIRE de INDES. And also in this little thing, I have Joy Forever, which is like a sweeter, kind of fresher, younger version of Joy to me. So that is the House of Jean Patou. So be on the lookout for, maybe I'll do a whole video on these. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll probably do a whole video on these guys, just more in depth. So next up, ORIZA LEGRAND CHYPRE Mousse. Very vintage smelling CHYPRE. It's nice. I feel like I still haven't completely wrapped my nose around it. The notes are crazy. There's like fennel and fern and mastic and sage and vetiver and oak moss. It's earthy, pine needles, leather, labdanum resins, chestnut. It is a more fall winter fragrance. It's nice, but it's gonna take some getting used to because it's like earth and herbs, and then smoke, some smokiness. I think I will grow to love this one, but not yet. Not yet. Let me know if you've tried ORIZA LEGRAND. Somebody mentioned it in my last video in the comments to try it, and I have tried it, but I'm not loving it yet. But I feel like it's gonna grow on me because it's the kind of fragrance that I love. I think it's just such a unique composition that I'm not used to it yet. So that is ORIZA LEGRAND CHYPRE Mousse. Next up, Olfactom Perfumes, and my scent of the day is actually Barbet, and I was also sent Corolla. I love the names, beautiful fragrances. Corolla is a CHYPRE, and it's a beautiful, rich, yes, very rich, sweet, but not cloying. I love this so, so much. They came with these little descriptions, and Corolla is inspired by a southeast corner of India. I'll tell you the notes on Corolla. Amber, bergamot, blackcurrant, blood cedar, bois d'encens, Canadian spruce, grapefruit, Indonesian kaffir lime, Indonesian patchouli, Mexican lime, musk, oak moss, and pineapple. I get a lot of that juicy pineapple, and the black currant is nice in here too. Smoky. It's just everything that I love. I would definitely add a full bottle of Corolla. Barbet is my scent of the day, and it's more fresh, and it's the juiciest, ripest pineapple I have smelled in a fragrance. Let me tell you about Barbet. Is inspired by the art of shaving. So it's a fougere, and the notes are ambergris, Austrian silver fir, apple, bergamot, California lemon, French lavender, Italian mandarin, Italian petitgrain, Kenyan pink pepper, musk, oak moss, pineapple, polished mint absolute, Rocky Mountain pinyon pine resin, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Very nice. Both of these I think are winners. I think they're definitely worth checking out. This is from Olfactom Perfumes. I will leave all this information linked down in the description. Next up, and probably my favorite brand launch of this year so far, Chronotope Perfumes. Carter Weeks Maddox, I love you. You are a genius. You are a good human being. I can just tell from our conversations that, you know, and just from the way he launched his brand, he's very genuine, transparent, honest. You're gonna not get any fluff from him. Everything's to the point, and I love people like that who just cut to the chase. You know, they're not gonna like try to beat around the bush with anything. He sent out free samples. He was very forward with that. But no expectations of a positive review. He really wanted some genuine feedback. And I think it speaks volumes when somebody has to run out and grab themselves a full bottle. Buen Camino was my favorite of his collection. It is lavender, lemony, bandages, some kind of tart cake like quality. It's like a gourmand in the base, but there's so much more to it, and the inspiration behind this, you guys must read about it. He had quite a journey, quite a grueling journey, but in the end it all turned out amazing. It turned out great. We grow from adversity, and Buen Camino is proof of that. I love how he thumbprints all his bottles. It's very sweet. Just that personalization. And the other one I love from this collection, actually I really loved a lot of these, but Spite, but the Eau de Parfum, not the EDT, not the Eau de Toilette, but the Eau de Parfum is amazing. It's like this dark berry opening and very rich and just like voluptuous, whereas the EDT version was a little too light and floral for me. And Playa Linda, if you love tropical fragrances but you're tired of like the typical coconutty kind of tropical, this is beautiful. It's like this dark dirty musk, and juicy peach, and there's vetiver and oak moss in here. It's stunning tropical fragrance. Definitely must check out Chronotope perfume. Next up, from Poisy Perfumes, the Misbehave collection. Now the Misbehave collection is inspired by some pretty badass women in our history. My favorite of this collection, and they're actually named after these women, Sojourner Truth, who is an activist that was born into slavery, and she fought for women's rights to vote. It's a whole, the backgrounds on these are awesome. You should definitely check them out. There is Ida B. Wells, Emmeline Pankhurst, Sitkala Sa, and Kimono Kimura. Some of the proceeds are donated to certain organizations that deal with women's rights. So you're supporting a good cause. You're supporting an amazing brand. I love Joelle. She's all about that girl power, and I love that. So definitely check out, if you're into perfume oils, the Misbehave collection, especially right now. I'm still testing, but my favorite at the moment is that Sojourner Truth. Awesome stuff. Next up, and this is more of a bigger launch, which I'm pretty excited about, that I was reached out to by Fabrice, the owner of this brand, Scents of Wood. Pretty nice presentation. It came in this box and it opened up, and the scents were in here. Really nice. Really generous size samples to test out. Love that. And a card. Dear Maite, I hope these scents will become part of your scent journey. Fabrice. Very sweet. Thank you, Fabrice. And then perfumers. They're not named. They're labeled 1, 2, and 3. And the perfumers are on here. I have a review typed up. I have tested them, and I'm going to be posting my review on Instagram, but just a quick rundown. Number 1, I get Santal 33 vibes, but better to me. There is definitely sandalwood in here. It is kind of beachy. There might be coconut, very natural, effortless fragrance. I really love this. Not overpowering, but it does last all day long. All of these are great, have great longevity. Number 2, look at that juice color. It's like purple, dark, rich, resinous, kind of fruity in the open, like dark berries in the opening. There's definitely some kind of cashmerian. There's powdery in the dry down. Really, really, really love number 2. It's definitely my type of scent, that dark, rich, kind of robust fragrance. Number 3 is not for me, but if you love something like Xerjoff's Herba Pura, then you may really love number 3. It's green, vegetal, spicy. Yeah, definitely Herba Pura vibes from number 3. So this is Scent of Wood. Be on the lookout. I am going to be posting about these more in-depth kind of reviews. Loving them for sure. They were sent to me. But you know, that doesn't sway my review. If I don't like something, I don't like something, and I will let you guys know, because who cares, right? It's fragrances. They are subjective. What I love, you may not love. What you love, I may not love. So there's no point in me sitting here and saying I love everything when I don't, because you know, if you have similar taste to mine, then I'd be doing you a disservice. So 1 and 2 are worth checking out. Number 3, I would pass on. So that's it. Those are my 2 cents. Yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, the things that I have been smelling. Let me know what you've kind of run into recently, what new fragrances you have gotten your nose on. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by again. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click the little notification bell and turn on all the notifications so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I upload every Monday or Wednesday at 4. Have a great one, you guys. Mwah. I'm going to be, oh God, my leg's falling asleep. Oh. Okay, there we go. I need water. That's what it is. I need water. I've been talking too much. What am I trying to say?